Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I am an experienced and professional, holistic and spiritual counsellor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video. So let's dive in there and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far, or more importantly, your person. Right, let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're coming in with the High Priestess and you're coming in with the Hierophant guy here in your reading. You're coming in with counterparts here. Okay, so the High Priestess and the Hierophant guy. Right, guys? So, what it tells me there in your reading is that you know, your person knows here, that they have found their equal match, is what it talks about. That you have found someone, now this is both you and your person, that you find attractive. Someone who has captured your heart space here, your eyes, guys, and you just cannot get enough of each other. That's what I'm getting. Now, what it also tells me here in your reading, so I'll come in with your person, Yeah. Your person is absolutely smitten by you here. What I also pick up here in your reading is that for your person, they don't want you with anybody else here. They actually don't want you to choose anybody else, to be quite honest here, because now they know here that you are their equal match. That's what it talks about here. What they also know is that you know here, you know that this is your person, is what it's saying here in your reading. Because your person here, of course, there is an element here for your person that you may choose someone else, and I'm just going to be honest with you here. Now, what it also talks about here in your reading is that for your person, I get here, you light their fire. Let me come in that way. All right. See, it comes in as the way in which you make your person feel at this point in time. I do get here with the Hierophant guy is that your person is a leader here. See, they may see you as theirs and that you belong to them and nobody else. They definitely, here in your reading, what it talks about there is that your person is willing to go to all lengths here, yeah, to claim you, to win you here. See, for your person coming in with as the Hierophant guy, of course they would have had, or they would have worked really hard to achieve that pinnacle, that status here. And they could also be known as a leader and a role model here, guys. Okay. But what is, I suppose, really important for your person is that you see them that way, is what I'm getting. Now, what I get here in your reading is that it's the way in which you, I get here, it's the way in which you communicate to you, or communicate even to your person, but just communicate in general, that your person finds, they like it here, guys. They find you fun here, pleasant. You are quite charming and charismatic here. I also get here in your reading is that you have a sense of humour that your person likes here, where nobody else makes them feel that way. Yeah. I need to pull some more cards here, guys. Yeah, your person, this Hierophant guy, yeah, has a lot of passion here. And what this passion does to your person, yeah, you know, you could drive them a little bit senseless here because of the way in which they feel about you. I mean, these feelings are deep for your person. See, when I do get here that your person is beginning to trust their internal compass and their inner knowing here, but that has to do with love. Yeah. See, they recognize those feelings now. Here. And because they recognize those feelings, they know where those feelings come from and why they have those feelings coming in with the Hierophant guy, which can be quite, I want to say, powerful for your person, because now they're tapping into that hidden depth within your person in terms of compassion and empathy here, because they come from a place of love. So their communication here in your reading is meaningful. That's what it's also talking about. I get here your person, you make your person nervous, and they make you as equally as nervous, but the one that has the self-control here, or self-confidence here, is actually the High Priestess. That's what I'm also picking up here in your reading. Now I want to pull some more cards here. So that I can deep dive here, guys. Okay, and see what else is going on. Yeah. And let's see, guys. All right. Oops, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go. All right, so you were coming in with the Six of Pentacles. You also have the Six of Swords, and you were coming in with the Queen of Pentacles here in your reading. Wow. Let me just get that one for you, okay, guys? I mean, literally, it talks about your person coming towards you here. See, coming in with the Queen of Pentacles, what I get there in your reading is that it's your, I want to say, that pentacle is coming in as the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, right. I mean, literally, here in your reading. See, what it tells me here in your reading is that your person has always wanted that chance here, coming in with the Six of Pentacles, to come towards you. Wow. Yeah. But it also talks about, here in your reading, is that you've, for a very long time here, you've always wanted your person too, here. But it also tells me here, for both you and your person, you just didn't know what to do. You didn't know how to make it happen here. I get here in the past, all right, guys, is how do you get this? How do you get the High Priestess and the Hierophant? How do I make that happen? And that is coming in as both you and your person here. See, it does come in with an outdated belief system. That is coming in here. See, that all had to change here in your reading. Now, what it also talks about here in your reading with the Six of Pentacles, it's coming in as wanting to, yeah. I just get here for your person. I don't know what to do, and I don't know how to make it happen here in the past here, guys, which hence why you're coming in with the obstacles and challenges. But it also tells me here, coming in with the Queen of Pentacles, you too didn't know what to do here. There's an element here also, guys, of when you come in with the Queen of Pentacles, is leaving that past, that outdated belief system behind, that things had to be a certain way, things had to look a certain way here. I will pull some more cards here, guys. See, what it also tells me here in terms of the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords here, guys, is for your person, all right? It's about not coming towards you empty-handed. That's what I'm getting. And having something here to come in with something. I normally say something to offer here. Yeah. And when you're coming in with the Queen of Pentacles, what it talks about there is, I have what I have. I have what I have. This is all I have. And it kind of tells me here in your reading also, for your person, what they know here in your reading is that it comes in as a lot of what you have worked for it. It kind of tells me here in your reading is that you're a worker. That's what I'm also picking up here. And you work. You work. You may even have your own business in a sense. Like I said, that Ace of Pentacles here, that's how I see the Queen of Pentacles with the pentacle in her hand here. Let me keep going with that, guys, because there's more that I need to know here. For your person, it's about how do they navigate a path that leads directly to you. That's what I'm getting. Without being distracted, without... Oh, I don't think it's adversity here, because your person is coming in with the Six of Swords here. It's about how do I get straight to you here. And that's what I'm also picking up here. See, what it also tells me here in your reading is that your person's not going to be coming in by themselves. There are going to be, your person is going to have responsibilities here in your reading that they are accountable for or accountable to here. But they are coming in. That's what it's telling me here. See, that's why your person doesn't want you to go anywhere. I mean, literally here, guys. Okay, they do not want you to move on because they do know that you are their person. And like I said, your person is tapping into their internal compass, their inner knowing. And what it tells me there in your reading is it's that frequency, that love frequency here, coming in with the Hierophant and the Empress. And that love frequency for your person here stirs their emotions here. But they, like I said, they recognize that emotion now. They have recognized those feelings. It is coming in as love. That's what it's talking about here. Let me pull some more cards. All right, guys. See, what I also want to mention here in terms of navigating that path towards you here, it's not about them coming straight to you. Yes, I spoke about not wanting to be influenced here or persuaded, but what it tells me here in your reading in terms of that path coming towards you, your person has certain things that they need to sort. That's what it's talking about. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's see this. Let me pull some more cards here, guys. All right. Well, potentially here, what I'm getting here, guys. So you have the Hierophant, you have the Nine of Swords, and you are coming in with the Five of Cups. Here, your person does not want to miss out on you here. And if they do, here in your reading, what it talks about there is that they don't want to here, guys. I mean, that's what I'm picking up here. When I spoke about that path that your person, they want to navigate that path towards you, and I spoke about there are things here that your person still needs to sort. Here in your reading, what it tells me there is that potentially here in your reading, okay, the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups is actually coming in as those things, though that's what your person is going to go through here. These are the things that your person needs to sort in a sense, because yeah, of course they're staying up late at night, but what it's telling me there in your reading is that your person can't escape what they did in the past. Here, I'm not saying that they want to. Here in your reading, with that Nine of Swords, your person can't control here. They just can't control how you were going to see it. That's what it's telling me here. See, what your person is leaving behind here in your reading is a past cycle. That's what it talks about. And that past cycle could very well be patterns and habits here. And toxic addictions is what it's talking about. All right. And with the Nine of Swords coming in here, see, they know it here. They don't want you to know it, is what I'm getting, but they can't control what you are going to know, what you are going to hear. Now, what it also tells me here in your reading is that in the past, you too had a past here that you didn't want your person to know about here in terms of your own toxic addictions and patterns here, guys. Now, and that to you puts you in the Nine of Swords, and you too were coming in with the Five of Cups, where the Five of Cups can talk about embarrassment. It can talk about shame here when you face and confront it, because you face and confront those negative emotions, feelings, patterns of thinking here, negative self-talk here in your reading, and that is exactly what your person is going to be going through potentially here in your reading. See, what it also tells me here, guys, is that your person is quite brave here, because they're going to face it, coming in with the Emperor guy here. And what it tells me there in your reading is that during that time, it is not a time to blame or resent your person or bring up certain things that could very well hurt your person. Here it's like speak with compassion and empathy here in your reading. Okay, you of course be honest and true with your person here about how you feel and what you want out of your guys' relationship, situationship here, guys. Okay, friendship even here. But it has to be done in a way where there isn't any pressure to conform for your person. There isn't any expectation put on your person, because that's all coming in with the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups here. See, it for your person potentially here in your reading, what those two cards talk about there is that they made the wrong choice here. They chose certain things over you because it was their choice. See, your person had a choice. That's what it's saying. And they regret those choices, is what it's talking about. They regret the choices that they made. That's what I'm getting. See, this Hierophant guy coming in, what it talks about there in your reading is that, like I said, your person is brave here. Because coming in with the Hierophant guy, your person needs inner strength here, courage here, guys, is what it talks about. And they are going to face it, is what it's saying. But there is that daunting thought here in your reading for your person when things are going to come to the surface, things that you're going to find things out about your person. It's coming in that way here. It's like they don't want you to know, in a sense. All right. Oh, no. They don't want you to think of them in a negative way, or that's what it talks about. Or you may reject them. That's what they fear. Fear is holding your person back. That they never chose. That's what I'm getting. All right. That they had choices here. They made those choices. They regret those choices because those were the wrong choices your person made. And that is why they are in the Nine of Swords. Okay, your advice is the Tower here. They're leaving a situation. That's what I'm getting. The courage and the strength to leave a past cycle. That's what I'm going to get there. See, in order to come towards you. That's what your reading is saying here. The Tower card for yourself can come in as an ego death. Here, guys, letting go of the past. It happened. Not trying to run from that past or still holding resentment and blaming your person. That Tower card is coming in as a choice. And we know what the choice is here, guys. It's the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your reading. And I appreciate it, guys. Yeah. And I'll catch you later. Bye.